My triplets once told me, we used to hear a man talking to us in our old house, but we could never find him. Stalker alert! Kidnapper, predator, move! Yeah, y'all got some like creepy old man in a clown costume just chilling under the bed or in the closet. Like, get out! I swear, if my kid starts saying crazy stuff like that, I'm gonna be like, I'ma leave. Y'all can stay, do what you want. I'm out. Every man and child for himself. Yeah, I should not have kids. But what's up? Today we're gonna look at some more kids saying some really creepy stuff.
It's about to get weird.
But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Links are all down below. And give this video a like and a share. But yeah, let's go. 5-year-old. Mommy, when you die, I want to put you in a glass jar so I can keep you and see you forever. To which the 6-year-old responds, that's stupid. Where are you gonna find a jar that big? That's your concern? Not that she wants to keep me as a little specimen experiment? No, child, you cannot put me in a jar. That's nasty. I don't need people looking at me all the time like that. Cause then the history books can't lie and say I was hot. They'll just look at me in the jar and be like, no she wasn't. My 3-year-old daughter was in the bath playing with her toys with me and laughing. Suddenly her face deadpans. She looks me in the eye and tells me in a serious little voice, Mummy, if you bit and ate all my fingers off, I wouldn't love you anymore. Okay. I'm glad we agree on that. I don't want to eat your fingers. They're not carrots. Where do these kids get these ideas that their mom wants to bite their fingers off? What movies are you watching? When you turn off the lights, that's when the black circles come. They come down like this, holds his hands in the air above his bed, like this, and they stay for a second, then zoop, they go inside, slapping the hands to his chest. Oh, so they're just like, shoop, they just absorb into his body. Then, barely holding back tears, I hate it. Oh my gosh, he's so upset. Okay, sometimes when it's really dark, your eyes, they play tricks on you. Like you might see little spots or something. I know what he's talking about, but he's scared. He's scared of the little dots. It's fine, kid. They don't absorb into you. You're not being possessed. Working at a daycare, I was changing the diaper of this sweet, quiet little boy who was almost 2 years old. He whispers something, so I lean in to hear him. Then he says, silence, I'll kill you. Please don't. Like, you're butt naked right now. I'm changing your diaper and you're really gonna start talking smack? I don't think so. My best friend's daughter saw that my daughter was bitten by a bunch of ants. Oh, I hate that. It burns and itches. She turned to my daughter with a straight face and said, would you like me to drown them for you? Cause I'll do it. That's what best friends are for. I'll kill for you. Yeah, please don't kill for anybody. It's illegal and wrong. But yes, I would like you to drown the ants for me. They're just ants, okay? I used to do that. I would go stepping on ant piles or kick them and watch them run around like crazy. Like, who the heck did that? And apparently if you pour water on them, I'm pretty sure it kills them. Or it at least, washes them out. I was that little kid with a magnifying glass trying to light them on fire. We were walking in town when I was 2 years old on a Sunday and the church started ringing. I screamed to my mother, listen, Lucifer is singing! Not knowing who that was or even being religious. Freaked my mom out and everyone around. Like, I'm a Satan worshiper, I guess. No, Lucifer's not singing. That's the church bell. That's blasphemy. Blasphemy. I'm not saying that right. That'd be me as a kid. Just be like, hail Satan. I'm kidding, Jesus. I'm joking. I didn't mean that. I woke during the night when my son was about 3 and heard him whimpering, like he was talking to someone. I went into his room and he was sitting upright in his bed, staring at the doorway where I was standing. Heck no. I went to him saying his name, but he never answered and his stare never wavered from the doorway. By this time, I was really worried. So I started shouting his name, hoping to snap him out of it. All of a sudden, he said, what? Still not looking anywhere else but the door. Oh, he was just like, what? I asked, who are you looking at? He turned to look at me and said, the man in the doorway. Then he laid back down and was fast asleep. Just like that. Like nothing happened. No creeper staring at me. What if he thought, you looked like a man? And he was just like, Mommy, I thought you were a dude. Calling you ugly. My 2-year-old said she is a grown-up. I told her she isn't, that she is a toddler. She replied, no, I'm a grown-up. I'm going to touch knives. No, that's not how that works. Don't go running around with scissors, please. Please don't mess with knives. They are very dangerous and you could seriously get hurt. Little PSA. This kid just wants to go on a killing spree. She's like, give me those knives. I was babysitting a 2-year-old boy. We were playing with blocks and he was laughing when he suddenly turned to me and said, I'm gonna shoot your head off. We played hide and seek that night and I was terrified of him finding me. She's like, oh, please don't shoot me. I'm actually hiding. This is not a game. Yeah, I hate when I play hide and seek and they're like really close and I'm trying to be super quiet. And then I feel like my breathing is the loudest thing in the world. I'm just like, and then they find me like right away. And I feel like they can hear my heartbeat. We were going Christmas tree cutting with my grandfather. My 3-year-old was sitting next to him in the truck. He was talking to her about her pretty green eyes. She stared right at him and said, they are evil monkeys. Not eyes, evil monkeys, Grandpa. Get it right. I identify as a monkey now. And Grandpa's just like, okay, you messed up this child. He's like, this is why you gotta spank your kids. My daughter used to sleepwalk badly. I did that once, it was weird. One night I woke up to her standing above me and just staring at me. Like some creepy demon stuff. I said, Jayla, are you okay? She started talking in gibberish that sounded a lot like a possessed person. I said, girl, you better shut up before I throw you out the window. I sat up slowly and said, what? Then she spoke gibberish again. I grabbed her hand and led her back to bed and tucked her in. I didn't sleep the rest of the night because I was worried I was going to have a real life exorcism take place in my home. Not today, sis. Just get rid of the kid. It's broken. It's possessed. It's the demons now. Just let go. You lost. I was babysitting my brothers and one of them called me in once I finished getting them a drink and so on. My older brother said in a really freaked out way, it's standing right behind you. I have never in my life felt so scared. I ended up making them sleep on the couch until mom came home. I've done that. I've been babysitting and I've been so scared of the house and being alone. I'm like, yeah, y'all can just sleep on the couches. It's comfy, right? No? Okay, I don't care. I was a bad babysitter. I do in-home daycare and was watching my cousin's 3 kids along with my usual 3. Girl, you watching 6 kids? Heck no. Think of all the boogers and farts. They all ranged from ages 1 to 5 years old. At the time, I was living in my grandma's old house. They were all playing in the kitchen when they screamed and came running to me. They all kept saying, come see the man, come see the man. That man better be Santa, otherwise I ain't dealing with it. So I followed them to the kitchen where they all pointed at the attic and asked if I could see the man. Completely freaked me out for the next 3 months that I lived there. See, this girl's white. You don't investigate, you don't stick around, you get out. Don't investigate. I had a lot of imaginary friends as a kid, but one of them who I named Michael was weird. Like me. He's your imagination, so he's only weird because you're weird. I'd tell them he was mean to me and pushed me or pulled my hair. They told me to tell him to stop, but I'd come back crying later saying he got mad and hurt me again. You have an abusive friend. My mom finally told me to get Michael. We walked him to the door. She told him he was not allowed to play with me anymore because he was not being nice. Opened and shut it for him. And we never had a problem with Michael again. That's actually a good idea, I think. I would have to try it, I don't know. But if your kid has an imaginary friend that's not a good one for some reason, then just play along and then kick them out. They just need the visual of watching them leave, you know? Kids are weird. The kid sitting behind me just said, can't wait for this plane to crash. Okay, bye forever, I guess. Cause the plane's gonna crash. Cause the kid jinxed it. I would hate that. I'd tell that kid, shut up. I don't care whose kid it is. I was babysitting and didn't know how to turn off the TV, so it was just static. My 4-year-old cousin stared into the static and said, I see the monster. It's me. Yeah, it's just his reflection probably. I used to try to actually watch the static, hoping I would get some kind of secret message out of it or a superpower, and it never happened. Oh well. On our way to the theme park, my little cousin once told me, you're going to die today. Why? This is what happens when you watch Final Destination, okay? You think everything's gonna kill you. I still do. That movie messed me up. But don't tell someone they're gonna die. That's just freaky. Like, are you actually a psychic or are you just trying to mess with me? I don't know. And how's it gonna happen? I upset my then 3-year-old daughter. She stood at the foot of my bed, glaring at me, mumbling, you don't tell me no. You never tell me no. You will be sorry. You will see. I have never been so afraid of my child or to fall asleep than I was that night. I would be afraid too. Tell my husband like, you You better take care of your daughter. She not mine right now. She and I laugh about it now. She turned out to be a bright, funny, well-adjusted person. No troubled youth. Yet. Not my child, but myself. Apparently, because I can't remember, I was 4 and now I'm 28, but my parents told me. Great. I once got my toe stuck under the door and lost skin due to it. Ew. Nasty. One time I accidentally slammed my brother's finger in the crack of my door when I was slamming the door. I didn't know his finger was there. That was his fault. But it was nasty. When I get to kindergarten the day after, the teacher asked what happened. I told her my dad did it with a knife. My parents had to come to school that evening for a talk. And with the cops. Oops. Yeah, my mom said when I was in kindergarten, I took one of her beer koozies. It's like a little cup holder thingy so your hand's not cold when you hold the beer. And I was like, my mommy drinks in this. And they thought she was an alcoholic. Sorry, Mom. I can't remember if she was 3 or 4, but our little daughter's voice peeped up from the back seat one morning. Dad, do babies bathe in blood? No. I mean, when they're in the mommy, kinda? I don't know. I've never been pregnant, and I don't remember my own birth. That'd be cool if I did. It'd be kind of gross. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, this girl gonna be a serial killer. And that is it for creepy things that kids say. I don't know why they do, but they're just weird, like us. Hope you liked it. Again, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Links are all down below. And give this video a like and a share. But that's it, so I will see you creepy people next time.